Jeez, it's been a year. I also have no idea what position I'm going to be in when I do this final drawing, because I'm normally not in front of a tripod, and even just like opening these books is weird. Look at that, there's the first one. Date format fail, because I did it the American style. Jeez, Hatsune Miku. We've got Tim Tom. I think that counts as my first fan art, definitely. I honestly have no idea what I was thinking with that space penguin. There's the puns already there. Oh wait, I missed one. There we go, I missed that. And he's there already. Day 4 of the challenge. The parachute has changed. Significantly changed over the course of the year. The parachute is now much more simple. The strings go straight into his head. So yeah, we've all changed. Then hanging 10. And this guy says nope. And there we go. Day 6, and I've already brought back this guy. It's been a while since I actually drew this guy. I can't remember when I actually started using like him as me, as like my avatar or whatnot. Because again, he doesn't look anything like me. But he's easy. He's easy to draw, so I stuck with it. Yeah, sleep through lecture. You can tell like the days where I've had extra time or extra minutes to try and think of things, because like you'll find random stuff like the clock, or what does that say? F slipped through. But his hair's also a bit different. Here his hair is sort of going round the back of his ear, whereas like modern ones he's got a little bit that sticks out that side. Dominoes. A good old game of dominoes. And you'll note that is a proper domino layout. So you've got a 1-5, 1-4, and that 4 will be something else, probably a 4-3 or something like that. Well, am I going to have to keep on tapping my screen to keep it from turning off? This game shop, I'm really sad that this store closed. But on the other hand, I'm like really happy with the bargains that I got from it closing. Yeah, the Totoro coming to kill you. I do like that one. It's quite nicely done. We got a cat. I have no idea, by the way, why I gave him a watch. I also don't. I'm not entirely sure why I put that time, 5:15 in the evening. No idea. Funny joke. Oh Lord. So this was a toy. Yeah, is actually. I've still got it there. It's like just out of camera's length. There we go. So it was this, and there was one day this year where I went to Toyota Station with this, a Toyota. Wait, hang on, I've got the cartoon. It's still there because I don't put anything away. So I took this toy Toyota and this toy Yoda to Toyota Station and just took a picture because I can. But yeah, that was quite a tricky one to actually draw. I like this one because he's sad. So yeah, it's my usual guy. You can tell by the little 3 hair flicks. But again, this is before I started putting his hair like in front of his ears. I'm really not sure why I changed. I like the change. Good old CGP Grey and his hot stopper story. It's a hilarious story. I'm going to go through these a little bit quicker because I've got a year's worth to skip through. I'll probably just like glance through some, like the cheeky treasure chest. Scorchio. Oh, this was... So my left eye basically doesn't work. So I just tried to do a drawing with just my left eye. That was that. That's a Hi-Ace, by the way, Toyota Hi-Ace. Not a lot of people got that. Yeah, make sure you use references. This was sort of the stage where I really sort of realised, I should have used a reference, because you can't turn that bicycle. That's a straight line bike. It's not going to go anywhere else. That's Dan's Catchy Ghost. It's Dan Avidan from Game Grumps, and I like this as well, because a lot of the time when you see someone like naked in a tube, you won't see any reason that like they're hiding their bits or anything like that. So I just gave him like a little dignity sling. I got a feeling this one probably took a bit longer than 20 minutes as well, given like the extra bits and bobs that I put in. There's John Batman. Put me in a cloud. I've skipped. It's a microwave. I think this is like one of the only times I actually tried to draw something properly. And yeah, that's this table, by the way. This is the same bastard table that I kicked a couple of times, and I've mentioned or like included in pictures. I like this one. It's just a nice little park. It's the 27th of January and I'm already struggling with my hopes, but you can see here, I don't think, no, I'm not going to go back. But yeah, his hair's now around the front. Later on, I'll actually move that ear down there, because it just seemed like a better place. Here's a cute thwomp. This was my sister gave me this one to do, so this recommendation. Take this broken swing. There's a glutton eating gluten-free bread. I like the face. It's very reminiscent of Viz comics. I think there was a character in there. Oh, there's Penny Crayon. I remember where I drew this one. I drew this at a tattoo parlour. Sandwich. I have no idea what the heck was going on. There's a stick figure on a surfboard and a dog. I think this is definitely a day that I had no idea what to do. There's Puppy Cat. Puppy Cat's quite fun. I think we're still waiting for another series of that. There is a shrew in a pool of liver. So that's Shrewsbury versus Liverpool, that one. Cones with different area codes. Yeah, carry on. There's lots of bubbles. It's a nice fancy little cake. It's just a simple room, this one. It's I was about to say it's like one of my old apartments, but then I realised no, that's a complete lie. But it's quite good. This was, what was it? It was either this day or the previous day. I'm not going to keep going back, but where for a while I just did pen. And I did a fair few just like random outdoors ones. These ones are quite simple, I guess. It's a banana with stars. Well, I hope no one's hoarding toilet paper anymore. This is still like really early, still February. Cars. That's one thing I never got better at. Never got good at cars. I think someone wanted the backstory behind that picture, but to be honest, there isn't one. I like the fuzziness of the slippers. Yeah, this is a warm day in February. So I guess today was really cold, but we got that to look forward to. This bed was crap. This bed was absolute crap. A cricket game. Again, this was one of the few times I actually tried experimenting. I tried lots of different hands. Hang on a minute, someone's just said something on Twitter. I'm just going to see what that is so I can try and follow along. I've also got to keep tapping the bloody iPhone screen. Oh, it's completely unrelated. I'll respond to that later. Alright, we've got 6 minutes to get through 10 months worth of pictures. So, again, I still don't know how to hold this because the tripod is like there. It's in the way. Hey, he's a little fish. Alright, hang on. I think I'm going to have to plug my phone in because otherwise every minute I've got to tap that phone. In which case, having this phone plugged in. Okay. Instagram, are you just going to let me, you going to let me be now? Because I don't want to keep on having to tap that bloody screen. And this waterfall looks more like a bath. An overflowing bath. Pirate movie. Generic travel again. I'm not very good with most vehicles. It's just vehicles, and this is, I think. No, my screen's gonna. I'm either. Can I change? Right. I'm gonna have to see if I can. What if I put a comment on? Will that let Instagram know to stop buggering with the thing? All right. Okay, this was the first decent vehicle that I did, the generic spaceship, and I do like that one. And this is sort of where I started hiding the parachuter. This is sort of how my bathroom looks. I think this was either the day or around this day that I saw the Sonic movie. Oh, the days where I don't know what to do. And there we go. I think this is the only time that you see like the parachuter with a face. Yeah, as As a former outdoor pursuits instructor, I would be in hell if this photo got out. The wolf. Yeah, that pun is a lot better in my mind. Empty train. I've done a couple on empty trains. I do like the fences. It's quite nice. It's hard to believe that this was March. Good old axe throwing. That's a lot of fun. And here we are. This is the table. Yes, bugger you, table. Yeah, it's gross. Don't cough into your sleeve. And then bump elbows. Alright, we got like 2 minutes before we start. Oh, it's Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing came out. And these are just some like crappy things that I just drew at the back. So that was book 1. And it's now like almost midnight, and there's no way I'm going to be able to show you all of these. I'll show you very quick the fronts and backs, because they're the parts that you don't normally see. I've showed you the back of there, just sort of trying colours and stuff. I also wrote some ideas here. Fatal Fury are nice. I think I did want to do that one. So book 2. Have I got anything at the front and back? So nothing at the back. And just that little crappy bit there at the front. Book 3. So this is where my pen was starting to die. Because up until this point I basically just used the whole same pens throughout the whole thing. So it's a wee scribble there. Oh, what's in the book? And just some more scribbles. Alright, it's just gone midnight, so we are now officially on the last day of the challenge. Ah, the bed, the day that the bed broke in October. I think this might be my favourite book, just because I think I was a bit more confident. This is honestly how I draw, like on all of the days. Yeah, I've heard that vodka's really good for getting smells out of clothes. Just be sure to spray it and not drink it. That's actually totally true. And I do have here a little spray bottle with vodka in. Don't ask why it's so close to my bed. Just that tiny little scribble there. And then that brings us... Oh, I saw a mark there. I wasn't sure if it was on my screen or not. That brings us to the final book, which has nothing in it seems. But no, we've had some good times. We've had some really good times. Okay, so my plan for this picture is I do like the way that this one turned out. It was bloody hard. I'd actually used quite a few references. But the plan for today's picture, which is going to go on this page here, is I'm going to move these out of the way. It's the conclusion, I guess, of another picture. No, 1st of December. There we go. it's gonna sort of be the conclusion of this one. So I'm gonna be drawing my guy there going through a goal. I'm hopefully gonna have him sort of arms out, like cheering and stuff, and time dependent. And this is why I wanted to do it, like start it early. Time dependent, I want to sort of have like this crowd here to be made up of things that we've already had. So I'll probably draw like a Hatsune Miku there. I'll draw Delirious there. I could draw a whole bunch of Miis, like this guy, Icicle Hands, Umbrella Academy, but again, time dependent. Right, let's grab pencil case. Hang on, I'm just gonna try and readjust so I can make this a little bit more comfortable. And by more comfortable, I mean I've still got to work out how the hell I'm gonna sit while I'm doing this. I've got a vague idea of the layout in my mind. It's only very vague, and as I've seen on many pictures, however I have it in my mind is not how it works on paper. That was a good day, that one. Has anyone else noticed this? Like, it's like right by all the brows and stuff. Oh yeah, that's this. And this just does not work. I tried this for this, and then I remember that I actually have a actual tripod, like a biggie one. Not massive, but biggie. I like the mime. Okay. Alright, so let's begin. If you are watching this later, the reason that I'm talking to nobody is pretty darn obvious, don't you think? Alright, so I'm gonna have like the goal sort of there. I'm gonna have like either the outline of, I don't know yet if I want to have like a full like leg like there and have it like a really low angle. Now I'll just draw that in. Yeah, feet as well. Feet are something that I've not been able to do this whole thing. Right there, you go. Something like that. Ish. So it's sort of making like a block, and it's sort of also putting it like squarely. The camera is at this low angle, and then we've got the guy running in. I've got the one thing I do try and be careful about is the position of. Let's see if I can focus. Let's see if I can force a focus. There we go. I do try and be careful about like the angle of the lead, because I know that like if I use it like this it's really sharp, if I use it like this it's a lot softer. Not an artist, but I've done this for a year. There's a couple of things I noticed, so for now I'm trying to like use the non-sharp end. Alright, so this is how I normally draw my guy. Start out with a round shape. I will not call that a circle. I tip my hat to anyone that can draw circles. So now I've got to sort of work out how I'm going to be in. Right, I sort of want him leaning back. So he's sort of got his arms like out and open, sort of like a look at me, like a position, like yay. But he's also like just ran through the finishing tape. His body's got to be a bit longer, I think. It's more curvy. Now, how am I gonna... I say to myself, how am I gonna do stuff, and then I just start. Alright. That looks rather odd. Alright, and let's just imagine that this other leg is still gone down there. So you can sort of see what I'm going for, is like just diving through the finishing tape. Actually, I like this leg. Now that I've got a bit more of that on. I think that's definitely not going to be his t-shirt. Right, now how are these bloody feet going to be? Just have something like that. Right, so which way is that foot going to go? There. I'm definitely going to have to readjust this guy here. Probably bring him down just a bit. It's going to give a bit of a self-guide there. I'm going to have like his chest going over his head. What time are we at? So that's 10 minutes. This is... I'd normally be like grabbing the pen right now from my pencil case. This is the pencil case I've used since day one. I've never brought up the hilarious name. And here are the pens. Most of these I've never used. Right. So we've got that there. I'm gonna just draw on some little arms. And make the armlets a wee bit longer. That'll be upright. So that's definitely going to have to come up there. So that arm's going to... There we go. It's like he's doing the can-can, which is kind of funny. Right, so 10 minutes in. Right, let's now get... So this is the finishing line. Yeah, I think we're back. My screen went off there. It said due to poor... Okay, let's see if that's better. Because it's weird, like my phone connection is a lot better than my Wi-Fi. So we need a big round, because he's going to have a big round smile. Damn it. There we go. So he's getting that face on there. And I've got to work out where that face is going to go round. Oh, stupid iPhone. Right, need to keep it active. Active. Yeah, I'm going to go from the back. I should probably get down a bit more. It's probably a bit too much hair, so I'm going to follow around that original skull bit. There we go. And 3 random spikes. Now the face is something that I normally do like last, but I want to play with it a little bit. So this work sort of. I want to give him sort of tears of joy, I think. He's always got that dumb little nose. I like that nose. Alright. I always do one eye and then hate the other one. Just give him like embarrassing marks. Alright, so that's basically how I'm gonna pen him. And I could pen him now because like everything else is gonna go behind him. Let's give him some teeth. Do I want that bit of hair to go in front? I'll decide that when the penning comes. Alright, so the goal. So if he's just past it there, where am I going to set that goal line? Set it there. Sort of going a bit more like that. So it's like he's literally gone under it there. Yeah, I like that. Bring it on back to you. Let's make that a nice little standard post. The other thing I could do is sort of make this a bit like this stream and have like no one there. Okay, so your shoe's gonna suck. The shoes always suck. Okay, that'll do for that guy. I'm fixing him in there, and because he's close to the camera, we're gonna give him some big fat outlining with this Procky. I've got to do this very carefully because otherwise I'm going to knock the camera. And there we go. If I'm going to ruin it, I may as well ruin it. Alright. One of the other things I say normally, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, is like, for example, on this one, I did the whole thing first with the thin black, and then went onto the outline with the thicker one. It's not something I always do, but it's something I do enjoy doing. Got to tell Instagram I'm still active. Do I want that bit of hair in front? Now is the time to decide. Yeah. Yes, I do. Damn, this camera's in the way. I've already screwed up that line. Yeah, hands and feet. That is something I didn't really bother trying this year. Except there, I like that hand. Although, again, I was copying several references for that picture. So it's got a nice bit of butt right there. There you go. I will sort of make a bit more of a split. Although I do wish I carried on further down. So now I've got to estimate it. There we go. How are we doing for time? It's 25 past midnight. Oh, bugger. Casualty. Oh, and look, I went too far. You know, I'm just gonna leave that there. I guess this is why people use erasers. But again, this year time has not been on my side. Hence the challenge. Try and find 20 minutes. No idea how them teeth look. Not too horrendous. And I am going to colour that mouth in. I'm going to make all that black. I was umming and ahhing about whether to use cross hatches or just colour it black. You know, for now I'll leave it as is. And we'll do this pole. Just gotta give Instagram another nudge. It's weird because I've tried just tapping a comment on both the PC and here on the iPhone. Neither is showing on each other's thing. All right, I've got to remember not to screw this line up like I did this line there. So I've got to make sure I'm following the right spot. Because otherwise, what I'll end up doing is I'll follow there, and then I'll end up over there, and it'll screw that up. So what I could do then is do this one first. There we go. And again, a ruler would have been good, but I've gone a whole year without using a ruler. Actually, that's a... I was going to say that's a lie because I've used one outside of this, and then I thought, wait, have I? I don't think I have. Alright, so how am I going to make this banner? I want this to go there. And I don't think I want it to come down. I think I want it sort of, because that one's going up, so this one I sort of want to go across. I think I think this is the line. Yeah. And again, any other day this could be job done. Any day, actually, this could be like, if I'd have just got rid of this big guy here, I could have just called that a day. I'm actually quite happy with that, just as it is. Right. I need to think of things to go on here. Must also remember to put my parachuter guy in. I could just stick him there on a shirt. But no, I'm not going to do that. So what I will do, I'll cross-hatch the mouth and think of things that I could put there from the previous pictures. Like the pictures up until now. I mean, to be fair, I do have a fair bit of reference material to use now. But for now, let's just get this mouth cross-hatched. How am I doing this? I'm going to go all the way across there. There we go. I think I want to put goal backwards. I just remember. Yeah, because we do have goal written there. I know it's a completely different one because, like, height-wise, it's very different. Like, that's a pretty tall goal because of all the crowd size in there. So it is canonically a different goal. Probably not going to do the whole GOAL. Definitely a G and an O. Maybe not an AL. Maybe I'll just leave that sort of covered. Maybe the remnants of the A. Let me just space it out a bit. Yeah, GOA. And then the A would carry on to about like there. Again, anyone that can do circles is amazing. And I've seen people do like not exactly speed running, but like just draw a circle perfectly so fast as well. I'm just like, God, how? All right, G. G is basically a circle. I'm going to start with a circle and then work my way in. The screen's gone black. There we go. And so a normal G. Right, let me do that middle bit as well. That's the whole of the O. Right, so a normal G would be that. So it's going to cut on this side. So G, so it goes up and in. There we go. Just throwing random words in on the iPhone chat. One thing I do want to have a look at, or rather a bit more of a thought about, is how like artists do this, like draw with a camera above them, because like right now I'm sort of off to the left. I'm sort of I'm sat on my bed with a camera, with the phone squeezed onto a tripod in between this table and the bed, and it's not wonderful. There we go. GOA. I do also have to put a little bit of thought into what I'm going to do from now on. The challenge is done. So we've still got 20 minutes or so before my scheduled hour. So let's together think about who we can include or what extra things we can put in. I want to get an extra bit of paper. Where's it? Hang on a minute. So I can sort of plan a wee bit. Did I have a notepad around here? Oh, there it is. Got this from a manga cafe. Alright, so for now, we're going to put this on hold. But let's go back through. Let's just jot down. Because we don't have to include them all. Is that a new pen? Oh, purple. Alright, so we can have a Fairly Odd Parent. Got bees. I think I've had a couple of pictures of bees. Oh, by the way, this is my handwriting. My handwriting's terrible. I get beaten up a lot in my pictures. Just have like confused me. I could put the Megane in the background. Just like way off in the distance. Oh, probably put Anna in. So this character here, she's popped up a few times. That's Anna. That's from one of my old web comics. Really should do some more of that. Could put Rebecca Parham in. I know that's spelt wrong. What makes it worse is it's spelt right there. So we have Hilda slash is it Alpha? Right. See what we got. Let's go with Princess Beast Fighter. Smudge from Alien Heart. There it is. This again. This is the same bastard table. We could have burping me. I know this is sort of more thinking and pensive, but I'm gonna jot this one down as suspicious me, because we've also got the this one, the bra guy. I'm gonna have money eye me. Again, this is it. Like if I'm gonna go through all the different me's, we could do that. There's not really a special me there. It's just generic. Yeah, ice hand me. Umbrella Academy. Although actually no, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm only going to have like 20 minutes in the morning. I should probably just pick like a couple and have generic bush type. That still sends my eyes funny. I do like that Delirious. And Bored Me. There's a whole row of Bored Me's. Alright. So again, that's this one book. That's from 18th of November. Let's bring back book 4. Book 4, I think, was my favourite. I'm basing that on very little. So I'm not going to write anymore. Just going to get some ideas. I like the idea of this guy as a character, Owen Dan. I'm gonna just do a whole bunch of me's. Yeah, Inktober was a good period. What I still cannot explain. I cannot explain that. Not at all. The Trucker's Hitch. Oh, I like this one because of that. And I genuinely like this one as well, because this, like, sleepwalking stuff is something that I genuinely used to do, and it was genuinely concerning. Alright, I've decided we're just going to go with me's. Because me's, I can draw quick. It's kind of why I stuck with this guy. I think I'll draw like me. Do I want to draw another leg here? Or something else to sort of really set that this is like back a bit. Like a walking stick or something. I've not done anything with a walking stick so far. Right, it's a height. Let's guess that for like the height of anything over there. So like anyone that's sort of like over here, any me's, I'm gonna get them to be around that height. Then you could probably shuffle forward. So again, they're going to stay around that height there if I bring them forward a bit. Probably not, because again, he's sort of here. If I keep him back a bit. This is also, again, like one of the ways I draw me's, I draw a circle, then I draw like this round bulge, and then the feet or legs in. Sort of work out what kind of pose we're going to go for, and then just sort of fill it out from there, if you know. We will never get shoes and feet right. Yeah, this one's it's a me with a bit of a belly, bit of a pudge. Yeah. Round it a bit more. I know the social commentary on this could be, it's all about me. But, but it's also just kind of weird to look at. Oh, gonna be weird. I can already see it coming out as weird. Do I do them without faces? That's a question. I'm ready to ink this guy here. If I just leave him without a face. That could be weird. That could be funny. I reckon I'll draw them all without faces. It's just like pudgy me. Alright. 7 minutes until 1 o'clock. I can fit in another me. Let's put this one right. This one's going to go here. This one will probably end up being a slightly shorter me. But Also have him sort of peering around the goalpost. Yeah, I'm liking the idea of not putting faces on them. Alright, note to self. I've got to include, and I'm going to put this here because otherwise I'm going to forget. I've got to include the bloody parachuter before I forget. Alright, it is pretty much 1 o'clock. So tomorrow morning, I don't know what time. I'm going to try and get up at about 7. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to try and get up at about 8. So that's about an hour earlier than I normally get up. And I'll try and do some more me's. I'll probably end up taking this to work and doing some more me's on my break. I'll leave this spot free for the comment. And then I'll probably do like on the next page, like on the next day that I open this again. I'm not planning on opening this on New Year's Day. And I'll do a nice sort of end comment there. So if you are watching this later, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this process and following how I do these daft things. And also, like, thank you to everyone that's put like nice comments and retweets and everything like throughout the whole year. It's been a lot of fun. I'll do another full proper closing video post or something once I'm done. But thank you very much. You're awesome. And I'll chat to you another time. Bye. Morning. So we open up the old Instagram on the laptop to make sure things are actually going live. There we go. It's gonna. Just checking the video. I'm not sure if the video is. Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, because the camera's still, so I wasn't totally sure if that was actually going or not. Alright, so last night I finished at about 1 o'clock, and I said I would wake up really early and do some more. Yeah, waking up early was not my challenge for this year. In fact, I've woke up later and later. Whereas now I'm waking up at, usually waking up at about 9:20. Getting out of bed at about 9:45. Like between 9:20 and 9:45, I'm normally like, reading the news or similar. But yeah, I really like the idea of not giving the other me's faces. The tricky part now is to like still include certain bits of like uniqueness, I guess. It's like this one. It's giving his hands sort of coming around the front. I'm not going to give this guy shorts, but it's something I can do for another one. I can't have his feet there. His feet have to end much sooner, because otherwise it'll sort of be bumping with this guy. Okay. I'm gonna just pencil quick, ink quick, think very little. I'd also like to give a quick shout out to my aunt, Auntie Jackie, who has made it onto this year's honours list. And she's a fantastic woman who works very hard. That arm round. Okay, that arm's going to go around the back of his head. Yeah, a little shy me. There we are. I also need to think about how I can make this concrete or flooring look so it seems to get further in. During lunch, wait, no, I'm not doing anything here. Alright, I'm just gonna pencil mark a little sort of circle here to remind myself. No text will go here. I guess what I can do is... No. Concentrate on the me's. Not this guy. Someone's gonna get shorts. But I can guarantee no one is gonna get decent shoes. The more me's I put in, the dumber it looks, and it's hilarious. What's going to be tricky here, though, is completing that block without screwing up like perspectives and stuff. Let's do it. Do a big me. And this one's out. I think I'll have him facing forward. Or relatively. You can't see his face, so it's not going to be really easy to tell. But yeah, just know that he is facing forward. Jeez. Alright, let's need one more about here. There's none that you can see in this area because it's being blocked by this main me. So I'll have to do some more just over this side. And still trying to keep that same height distance ratio-ish. Yeah, I'll do another big me, because otherwise you just have a random body there. And the me's, they come in different sizes and shapes. And I know I don't have to draw all of this out, but it does help me when it comes to making sure everyone's got their body parts correct. Let's draw that foot in. There we go, that's all you can see of that me. The tiniest crack of the top of his head. He's clearly pissed off at this me for, like, getting in the way. In fact, I'll draw that in. Although the minute I drew that, I do regret it. Because up until sort of this point, none of these are sort of showing any sort of feeling or anything like that. This one kind of looks a bit nervous, so maybe they do have feeling, but it's just so very subtle. Okay. So it's probably going to be about 3 or 4 me's left. I do want to draw Ice Cube hand me. Just because that was one that I really enjoyed. So I'll draw a me around here. And his hands, like, he'll still have basic hands, but there'll be ice cubes on the ends. It's working at height. I'm doing from the face now. Something like that. So this is where his normal hand is. But now let's go back for a quick reference and see how I made that look. If only I could remember when the hell I did it. I really do not remember. There we go. There we go, that'll do. I'm not going to draw the other hand, or will I? No, because the other hand's going to be down by his side. Just that one will suffice. Once again, this camera is properly in the way as I adjust from this position to this position. I've got to go all the way around the blooming tripod. I think this royalty-free music I'm playing is a variant of Happy Birthday. Right. Nearly done. And time is 10 to 10. It's going to be another forward-facing one. There we go. I'm going to use that little bit there to fix that hair issue earlier. This is going to be the shorts guy. Them skinny ass feet. Skinny ass legs even. Okay. What I just need to do now is get some filler body parts in. I don't want to sort of bugger that up. Yeah, that'll do. Ah, the sun. I want to put the sun in as well, because he's been in a few. It is nice. Hey, friend. Well done. And you know what's going here. I have no idea if this will get any kind of feel into it or anything. I'm not sure. But I will. Crosshatch goal. I might single hatch. Often when I'm doing this bit, like, I notice that my lines get, like there, for example, you can see the difference between the two. And they get thinner apart and so on. Sometimes they work well. The welding picture. Like, I noticed that they were starting to get further apart there, and I thought, you know what, let's just leave that middle section, and it did kind of work nicely. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go back and like fill that in. You know, to make them really close. Yeah. do a quick check time. 2 minutes to 10. Because again, I've still got to get ready for work. Go. So that's done, I reckon. No, I wanna give him a thicker line. I wanna check as well. I wanna compare the size of that line to my thick line on here. Which again is why I like the back of the book. Drop the pen. Because it's not that different. It's really not. And I've got another pen that I bought when I went to Yokohama. It's a poster pen, and it sort of gives you a bit more variety on that thickness, I think. Midnight Katsuki's joined with a wave. Hello. All right. So I've got that thickness, and let's just compare it against that other one. Yeah. So I'm going to use this one to go around the main me. Just to sort of help it stand out a little bit more. Now this is the stage I normally screw everything up. So got to be really careful. Also got to keep an eye on the clock now, because when I normally do my drawing, the 20-minute drawings, this is normally when I start. And I got like 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so to get this drawing done, then get ready for work. Yeah, it's a bit better. Gives it just a little bit more of an edge. Or that could also just be where where the ink has already dried from last night. Getting a bit nervous now because it's coming to completion. Can already see like a little mistake that I made just there, but oh well. What are you gonna do? There's one thing I've like doing this, I've always worried about and like found awkward, is when I'm trying to do a line, and my hand's in the way of it, so I just can't see where I'm going. I think left-handed people have that problem more than others when it comes to normal writing. Or rather, not that they can't see like when they're going, but like the hand just covers everything up straight away. Like there, when I reach that point there, from the angle I'm sat at, I can't see that bit, so I know it sort of curves off downwards, but I didn't just want to sort of guess it, you know? There's another thing this pen does, and it's irritating. It's got a sort of a scratchy feel to it. So, like, if you look there, you can see these extra dots that it sort of flicks across when it makes this little scratch. Speak of the devil, and that little line on the tooth there. Well, can't be helped. I might because I need to shape it more. I don't know how pens work. I don't know how artist tools work. Dude. Could also be because I'm not pushing it. It could also be because I'm not pushing it hard enough. Because this pen does have, if I show you on the back, like, you can push it in and draw with it. So like, you can add pressure. There's pressure sensitivity to this pen. It might be that, I don't know, because again, I don't know art tools. Although now that I just pushed that in, it does seem to be flowing a lot smoother. So I think that might have been it. I think I just needed to push it in before. All right, there we go. I'm not gonna go over the emotional lines on his face. All right, but that is the end of the journey. Now, what do I say? What do I write? What do I comment? And so the challenge comes to an end. Needless to say, I did spend more than 20 minutes on this one. I reached my goal. And that's it. That is the final picture done. I've taken a step, a lean back. And now I have to get ready for work. So Midnight Katsuki, thank you for joining, and thank you for that wave. Again, everyone, if you're watching this later on, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. Tips are always welcome, and that is tips as in advice. No money. I don't want money. Advice is fine. I don't know when I'll be drawing next, because I've drawn every day for a year. I'm not drawing tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. Yeah, I like the no-face me's. So guys, thank you so much. It's been a journey. It's been a long journey. With 4 complete, fulfilled books and a half a book. This has been the 2020 challenge. I can't even fit all these in. There we go. Just about fit them all in if I have them at a weird angle. This has been the challenge. And now I don't know how to end. I'm going to go to work. Thanks, guys. Bye.